Welcome everyone, I'm Fausto Carnevale, I'm an Italian accountant, and today I'm going to do a different video to be more precise, in order to analyze the main concerns for our clients. So I'm doing this video and I'm doing these considerations given all the main concerns and problems that we had with our clients until now. Before starting the video, I just want to quick remind that if you need some consultancy, if you need more support before moving to Italy, and if you need also to know a good accountant to whom to speak in English, you can text us an email and add the information here in the description, and we will be trying to reply as soon as possible. So as I said, today we are going to see the concerns of people that wants to move to Italy. We generally see that the first concern is companies. What does it mean? The first things that our client asks us is, okay, I want to move to Italy, but I have 3 companies, one in Netherlands, one in France. I have 4 bank accounts. I have houses in another country. What can I do? This is the main concern, especially for people whose the network is higher than 200,000-300,000 euro or dollars. So how do we solve this? First of all, you don't have to worry, because the Italians tax you based on the salary that you produce in the country and on the dividends that you receive. If you have a company, let's say an SRL, a limited responsibility company in other words, you don't have to declare anything in Italy. You just need an accountant in the country in which the SRL is established, and the accountant will keep the bookkeeping and all the other obligations compliance wise. What is the thing that you have to concern? If you take out dividends, in this case you need an accountant to calculate exactly how much you will pay, based also on the country that you are living. If you are moving from the States, which a lot of our clients are moving in fact from the United States to Italy, believe it or not. But of course then we need to do a different calculation. Second point that I want to discuss today is the bank account. Seems like people in general, either they want to open the Italian bank account too early, or they don't mind. So here I want to just to give you a simple trick. Open the bank account only when you are in Italy, only when you are fiscal resident in Italy. So now we are in September, end of September. If you move to Italy now, you may know, based on our video, if you paid attention, you may know that you can live in Italy without being fiscal resident in Italy. So the question is, why would you open a bank account now? And I'm not talking about corporate bank account, I'm talking about personal bank account. Why would you open it now? Try to postpone this obligation as soon as possible. Why? First of all, because you need a fiscal code to open normally, and it is not very easy to open a bank account in Italy. Second, because once you open a bank account, you can easily be more subjective to control. Because you have a bank account, you transfer $10,000 from your American bank account to your Italian bank account, the tax authorities can check and can ask you to explain why, which it doesn't necessarily mean that they are pushing you and put you to jail for the rest of your life. It simply means that you need to explain, and you need to basically lose time to do those kind of work, and also you need a person basically an accountant, who will do this for you, and you have to pay more. So beware of the bank account. Third point, you don't understand versus finanza o guardia di finanza, to be more precise. So in Italy, you need to pay attention to the guardia di finanza. It's like a police, and normally when they are making a control, so let's say that you are a physical person, you didn't pay the taxes, you will receive from the tax authorities a letter which asks you to pay on time. Let's say by 60 days, otherwise they will continue, they will push you, and you can potentially have to pay more and more penalties. Whereas Guardia di Finanza, they are like a police. They actually have also a car with sirens, with kind of policemen, the police people, and they do different kind of controls. So they basically can have the power to enter into your company to ask further information. If you remember a very particular case in Italy, it's a business case, we can say it, the Parmalat case, the milk company Parmalat, they made huge mistakes, to not call this differently. And the Guardia di Finanza arrested a lot of members in the company. So why? Because they are basically more strict and they control more strict some kind of behavior, especially in terms of bookkeeping. So basically the level is, this is low risk, when they control is a high risk. This is letter, this is presence. So the Guardia di Finanza, when you receive a verbale, we call it in Italy a document, from the Guardia di Finanza, be aware, because in that case it means that you are already doing something bad. Fourth, last but not least, misunderstanding, or I would say misinterpretation of the rules in Italy. So you may come from another state, more open, consider your thought, and you may say, okay, I read this article that in order to have this tax benefit I need those 2 years in Italy and blah blah blah. But if I interpret this, and this is a very a system more open, like in the United States, or I would say in England, where you interpret more, and you say, okay, the Italian law is this, but if we can say also this. Okay, I wouldn't advise to do this in Italy, because the law can be very strict. The law can, and when they assume that you need to pay some taxes, it is on you to prove that you don't. It is on you to prove that they are wrong. It's not on them to prove that you are wrong. Beware of misinterpret the law, or to be more precise, beware of interpret the law as you please, in your favor. Try to translate, and if you need some help, translate it with an Italian translator. I don't want to worry you. Remember that if you have any issue in Italy, any letter, there is a system for which the accountants or the lawyers specialized in taxes, they can help you to solve the problem. So, okay, do not misinterpret, do not misunderstand, etc., etc. But do not be worried, because I see a lot of you are worried that they receive a letter. Relax. As my dad says in Italy, everyone has problem with tax authorities. It's funny, right? Everybody has problem, because he is 61 years old. He have lived in Italy his entire life, so he knows that everybody received those letters. But doesn't mean that they are broken. Doesn't mean that they are panicking every day. Most important thing, when you receive the letter, you solve the problem. That's the thing that you need to do. You solve the problem as soon as possible. You contact an accountant as soon as possible. So I hope this video helped you guys a bit. This is just a practical problems because now our channel is growing, our line of services are growing, so I just wanted to show you what are the main concerns of our client. So if you like this video, I would invite you to first subscribe to the channel and share this video with other people who wants to move to Italy. Second, I would advise you to contact us, to text us an email to see if there are the possibility to have a consultancy together or to work. So until next time, Fausto Carnevale, your Italian accountant, and enjoy your stay in Italy.